Confidence is high, boys. Where are you at? Do you see anything? Whatever. All right. Let's get a pilot started. We'll look at that one first. Hey guys, Chuck House of Mopar, welcome back. Got a project. I like what I like, and I like Cudas, but I'm not a huge fan of the gull wing, right? This is a 70 gull wing. 71 they had the gull wing, a little bit different, G-U-L-L, and I think they had these on Fords too. But anyway, I like an AAR. Everything about the AAR Cuda I love, except for the hood. The hood kind of sucks in my opinion, with that NACA strut on, NACA bent they had on the hood. So I'll never have that on this car, but I've kind of got her cloned up as one a little bit. So I needed a deck lid. I'm not gonna butcher this deck lid, although that would be a smart move instead of getting another one and painting it. But last year, some guy in town had this deck lid. He's actually a B-body guy, not in my town. He's on the other side of St. Louis. And some dude that he knew was selling this deck lid. He wanted it for a 71 Cuda. But for some reason, this wasn't good enough. Well, it's good enough for me. And guys, for 150 bucks, are you kidding me? So anyway, at Nationals last year, we didn't take our cars, but me and two other buddies drove over. I picked up AAR scoop from I don't know who. It's one of the guys, people had one of the huge tents there. But there's all this mounting hardware, and I got no idea where any of it goes. We'll worry about that later. But anyway, you need to have it cut out for the mounting hardware. And this one obviously is not. So what I'm gonna do is get some of this craft paper stuff I got over here, pop my lid open, take off the trunk latch is the plan, get this craft paper all in there real nice, and then tomorrow, my buddy Paul, who I never see, he's got a 72 Cuda, but he's got an AR deal on his, and he has the cutouts. We're going to do the same with his. He's probably going to freak out when I pull his trunk latch, but we'll get it right. I'll show you what I'll do. And taper up and cut out the holes. They don't have to be perfect, they just got to be there. And you know me, I like them semi-perfect or decent. Anyway, all right, let me get my keys I guess I need and get the deck lid open and go from there. Okay, here we are. So, my plan, this light, let's just scratch the paint while we're at it. Whatever. My plan is to take this off and then put some paper up here. Put this back on. And then cut this thing out. Now that I'm looking, as far as adjustment, this thing is just this way. Mine's all the way to, it's all this way. So that may be a helpful thing, I'm thinking. I figure if I do this, damn good chance we get her back pretty close to where we want. Run out of that blue painter's tape. Oh crap. Where do they come from? I have them under. Go check. I don't know what they did. Petty blue car. Originally, you can't see it. Originally Petty blue. They painted these with them on the car. Okay, and then when they got done painting, they pulled the deck lid down and had a catch, and that's how they painted the top of the hood. Deck lid, whatever. All right, I'll get you guys back when I get my paper cut. All right, I need 55 inches. So I'm just gonna, this thing's 4 feet. Yeah, I need kind of this, not wanting to stay unraveled. 55 inches goes from side to side. Yay. Side to side. 55. All right, see you at the deck lid. So I was going to show you something. I'm going to try to put this insert in. What the heck, go away. This is my iPad, okay? And I know it's my iPad because, yay, it's a work thing. I bought it back from him. So here's the deck lid with the holes for the spoiler. In fact, the gull wing is supposed to go there, which I have none. Then there's a bracket that's supposed to go there and everything. But what these boys did, they just drilled holes here. And it's just, this thing's just fastened to the skin. Not an ideal situation. So what we're gonna be doing, I think I only need these four. These four, we're gonna find out. We'll find out, boys. Yep, when Paul gets here tomorrow. Okay. All right, I'm sure it's gonna be a pain in the butt. So the plan is, I think this deck lid's fairly straight across the back. And this thing curling is going to be a pain for sure. Should have cut a little longer. Get her up to the top of the deck lid tight, and then get my little tool knife out and cut this out. Where the holes go for the thing, and somehow get it in there. Yeah, wish I left it long. Oh well, we'll get her. We'll get her. All right, so my daughter showed up with her boyfriend and helped me, which helped. Oh crap, that really dropped, damn it. Yeah, I want this up tight and it's not now. Anyway, no easy way to do it, really. Except do it right the first time. Do it right the first time, maybe, no? This will be fun, but I don't know that it's going to be enough for my anal self. All right, so trunk latch is right here. There's one hole. There. Way to go, genius. Real man of genius. All right. This might work. We're just getting a rough guess here, right, boys? Rough guess. I still gotta fix the damn window on the driver's side. When I went racing last year, it decided it wasn't gonna go up and down, and it did it again. All right. Well, there's something. We just gotta wait for old Paul to get here tomorrow and see if we can't replicate something here. I think we'll get it. I believe we'll get it. All right.
The next day.
So you've had this a while, right?
Yeah.
It's a 72.
Yep.
Yeah, 440. It's cool. We need to get you to go to Bowling Green with us.
Yeah.
There's the Wang. I'm gonna try to replicate.
Still need some issues. Still need a dash, seats. Well, I was gonna see if Andrews did his seats and do mine.
Yeah. Yeah, I got mine done finally. You got a rally dash, I don't.
Did you make yours a manual?
Yep, yeah, I did. Yep. She's cool.
I can't talk Andrew into doing that for me. So.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. That's a job. You want to be famous, Paul?
Not really.
I'll make you famous. All right, we won't make you famous.
Try not to hit the side of the garage.
Yeah, try not to do that. Sounds good. Well, crap. That would work. Sheet metal screws. It hasn't come off yet.
No.
Yeah, it would. Well, if you got the gull wing, it's got a big cutout here.
And it's on yours, right?
Yeah, but they didn't have a bracket. They just screwed it right to the sheet metal. There should be a bracket that goes right there. And I don't know. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I wonder if this is where...
That's what it's for?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to have to research. I got 4 brackets.
You just don't like the going?
I like this better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Several days later.
Well, that was unfortunate. A few days later. Yeah, whatever. Unfortunate. I'm back home. What'd you think of that car? It's really nice. I haven't really ever seen it much. Paul didn't come out with us much. It's probably been 5 years since we all rolled around together. Anyway, so that's out. I found these things. They're templates that go on here somewhere. Up here, I guess. No. And they are for making the holes. Yeah. Okay. Let me get to this. Okay. I got these from Roseville Parts. And I mean, in the picture, Roseville. They're up in Michigan. I think Roseville, Michigan. I got on for ebodies.com, FEBO, and they're the ones that gave me good advice and also showed these things, which they're pretty cool. And so I last week ordered them and they came. So what we're going to do is this, and I am going to put them back in this thing when I'm done, because I'm going to be needing these later, because I'm always doing this kind of job, right? So the way it should work, I just kind of ran out here and started. They're going to fit on here somewhere. Somewhere, America. All right, let me figure this out. Yeah, that one's chewed up. Thanks, guys. Okay. Just got to put them on right side up, right upside down, whatever. So it's got a little mark here that fits right there. It's actually really easy. I did not know how deep these were going to go in to the bottom of the lip. Yeah. This will be interesting. I'll probably have to get the damn Dremel out to do this. And it won't clean up as well as I thought. Yeah, it actually says... well, it says left right there. I guess that is the left. This is the driver's side. Okay. Let me fix my little cut marks a little better, and we'll go from there. Okay. The plan is to score everything with this, I guess. It would be good to drill some holes in there. I'm going to bring you guys along for some of this. I'll go ahead and start doing some scorage and figure out what I'm going to do. Cleaning these up are going to be an issue, so stand by. Here we go. All right, I don't know what you can see. I went ahead and I'm going to use a 5/16, or I'm sorry, 3/8 inch radius for these corners. So this one, I've gone ahead and measured in 3/16, which should be about half, and center punched them. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill these out with a 3/8 to start, or I'm sorry, 1/8 inch bit to start, and we'll see where we go from there. Just got what, 12 more? Yay. Okay. All right, 4 3/8 inch holes drilled. I think the thing to have done, guys, was to marked it, drilled these first, and then connected the dots. They're close. They're not bad. This one goes clear out here. Of course, that little trumbull's kind of a whatever. And yeah, the bit grabbed one time, so yeah, can you see that? I did ding the skin. That's the only one. It's a matter of keeping the right pressure on them once she gets ready to go. So yeah, I stepped them all up this time instead of whatever. But all right, next. Okay, we're gonna do a multi-pronged attack. We've got small wheels I kept for the 3-inch, 4.5, whatever it is. I'm just gonna start going down my grooves a little, and as far as I can get, try not to touch this. Yeah, start with that. Learn it. All right, here we go. All right, back at it. Next day. So we're ultimately going to be going to get to. I'd really like to get all the holes drilled, okay? So we've got 4 here, as we know. They're going to be, I guess, roughly centered on each of these. And then there'll be 2 here. They got these clips. Now, I'm going to use the tape, marking centers, get that centered for starters on the deck lid. And then I got on for E bodies only, and there's a pretty good deal where a guy did his with measurements. So let me lay down some tape, get this thing centered side to side, lay down some tape on the center of the holes, which I may put a little bit of blue here, you know, with a little pen mark, and start from there. All right. Okay, so this guy, got my iPad over here. Maybe I could show you this. Come out all right. This is the first 2 holes. This guy, I think, had this factory deal probably. I'd marked the centers of my holes down here, right? And they kind of, the first hole should be 13, that's dead on. The next one should be 21.5. Hell, that's dead on, really. The next one should be about 33.25. Hell, that's about dead on. It's a fraction off, and the last one's about 41 and 5/16. I'm off a bit on there, more like 41 and 3/4. 41 5/16, 41 and 5/8 is what I meant to say. So I guess you guys can hear me. And then they get let's see here, then they go up 1 3/8 from there, just using this tape measure from the bottom of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark these with a pencil, and we'll go from there, and we'll flip this over and we'll check and check and check and fun stuff. Okay. All right, boys, we're getting close to drilling here. Remember I said I had, let me show you. I just put this tape on here. Can't see. I just put this tape on here, right? Looped it over and just eyeballed every one of these holes all the way across. And I laid the tape on here, and you know what? The middle of my holes I made are damn near within a 1/16 eighth of what that guy, let me get you back here, what that guy said I needed. So I'm gonna get my drill. I didn't get that out. I'm gonna go ahead and start drilling this stuff and put some pilot holes in here, see what happens. I'm not sure how big his holes are, you know. They look like they're good size. Anyway, okay, let me get the drill going. All right, moved you over there. I'm not feeling too worried about this yet. It could all change. Put a little pilot here. Pretty close. Confidence is high. Whatever. All right. Let's get a pilot started. We'll look at that one first. All right. Let's have us a look. I don't know what I'm looking at. I guess I don't hate it. Hell, I don't know. Shit, let's keep going. His holes were bigger. I'll bet you he's got a 1/4 inch hole in there at least. This is the fastener. It goes into the wang, and then goes into the wang, and it goes through the holes. Certainly you get a little bit of adjustment side to side a bit with these holes, but not so much because yeah, screw the ends down. All right, let me open these up and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, what's the first rule of Fight Club? Don't sweep off metal shavings with your bare hands. In my defense, that had a burr sticking up. So I put these in, okay? I don't know how to do this. So what I think I'm gonna attempt is to lift these up, and I can get that done, and slide them on, because they don't want to stay, and see what the hell happens. There's one. There's two, one fell out. I don't know what the answer is going to be. Let's try something else. Here's these, and then they get a little flat washer underneath of them, star deal. I'm going to try to lower them down in there. I'm not going to hold my breath. A lot of trouble to be cool, huh? Yep, of course. Yep. This is gonna suck. This already does suck. I'm gonna come back when I get this done. What's the second rule of Fight Club? Use these cool little keepers they give you to keep these damn things on here. I do have some play this way. I'm probably gonna need it. And then they're locked down pretty tight as it is, but we'll see how they want to line up. How everything wants to line up. We off. That way, that way. All right. I scratched up the damn thing dicking around here. Let's do something and not dump this off the table. So, on these things, you can see it's got to be level with the back. That one is. That one is. That one's okay. Of course, nothing's tight. We want an even side to side. Let's do an eyeball. Where's this thing? Where's that? 5 3/8 ish. Depends where you do it. This wang has got a curve to it. Curved wang. Less than 5 3/8. Wait, no. Wait a minute. What the hell? There we go. What was I saying? 4 3/8 ish. About the same. Of course, we got play side to side. We're not done yet. I guess the next act of greatness is going to be to drill that hole, these holes, after I change the battery in this thing. Okay, I took some liberties with you guys. I went ahead and marked all these, the holes out here. Thanks, Sonoya. I think this guy's name. It's on forebodies.com. I am going to leave a link to that. I'll leave a link to the Roseville things. I think I took these out to 5/16. So far, so good. These are like 1 3/4, 1 4 1/4, something, and then in 7/16. So, with no further ado, let's make some more holes. All right, let me do these other two. I'll open them up to what I don't know yet, and we'll go from there because the wang gets. This goes in the wang, and then this goes to hold the wang down from the bottom. All right, lads. Got these in, and I think we're close. I checked the other side. There's that. Use a pick to get the holes lined up. Where are you? Over here. Get the everything lined up, you know. I think we're getting close to a test fit. Have her loosely fitted. Close. Oh wow, that's way off. Get over there. Anyway, let me finish with the tweakage, and we'll show her back on there again. Tight next time. There it is, one installed wang. I'm gonna have to look at these. This clip is in, so this head is up, and she's making some noise. I'm not gonna screw with that. Inside of this deck lid was a little rusty. You know what you do with a rusty deck lid like this, where you cut more holes? You tape them all off with duct tape, and either soak it in your favorite solution inside there, derusting solution, and you know, roll it around, and then go ahead and these are fairly flat, dump it out, and then you take and let's see if I can dump this on the ground. You take and get it cleaned out then, and go ahead and tape everything up except for one hole or all of it, and dump in primer or whatever, you know. It's flat on the back like it's supposed to be. I think I was off about a 1/16 either side. I can live with that, side to side. Okay, I'm gonna look at what I got to do to make that side work better, so the screws will go straight in instead of at an angle. And then the next thing is going to be to strip this thing. Okay.
Several days later.
Well, yeah, a week later. Been fighting with this turd today. I had some serious grass to cut. I don't know what the hell happened. I thought I didn't know if I had fuel, spark, whatever. Both are good. I fixed a couple of, you know, bare wires. This thing's clearly needing changing. Yeah, so I don't know. Great compression. I did have one loose head bolt. I mean, it was a little less than snug, and push that heavy booger back from down the hill. Anyway, junk. So today I realized I didn't really show you guys the finished product on my holes. Not bad, good enough for Chucky. Okay, yeah, not oil correct, but like I said, what I would have done differently, I would have drilled all 4 holes and gone from there. These stick down, they probably need to get cut off. Maybe not. My wang here was off a 1/16 of an inch side to side. So you say, oh, okay, Chuck. Well, yeah, okay, but the problem I had was these were sticking at an, you know, they were cocked because I couldn't get it in the 1/16. All it took to get them straight. So what I had to do, where this wing sits in there, it needed to be augered out a little bit, you know, clearanced, and that's really all it took. So for now, I'm going to be using, I got a new weapon, not so new, but newer. It's this Eastwood. It's called a Contour SCT. It's for stripping paint. Now, I would never have bought something as specialized and expensive like this, except a year ago, 2 years, I don't know. I was going to buy my son's duster back from him, and I was going to strip it during the winter, and I was going to use one of these. This thing works. It is okay, you know. I mean, stripping paint is just whatever. Now this is a 40. I don't know what's on there now. That's some wicked stuff, so I'm not going to use that, I don't think. All right, let me get the wang off, and then I'll flip her over and get going. Yeah, wasn't sure if I had my screws in there. And we'll go from there. Okay, here we go. Gotta hold. Do something else on the other side. I hear the thunder coming, so I would be just as happy if I did a little today, because I'm operating on about 3 hours of sleep right now. It's fairly awesome. All right. Are you ready? Let's see what happens. I tell you what, it does make a lot of dust. Ow, that's hot. Yeah, they got a lot going on here. Huh. I might wanted to take this to bare metal. Still see the swirls from the last guy. This would take a long time on a car. I did watch a guy. Yeah, man, they got some high build on there. Shit. Oh well. Okay. I'll work on it for a bit and come back. Okay, that's it. Cleaned up a bit in the side. I don't know how good it has to be. It's a lot better. All the surface rust is gone. This thing did have, I guess I forgot, she had started rusting at one time. She's swole. I'm not afraid. Yep. Yep, that's probably what that is. Rust holes. I ain't afraid. It'll last as long as I'm around. Yeah, she's pretty good. Looks like I still got some primer and spots. I got about 3 hours, I guess. I don't know, into this. It's gonna be just fine. So next I'm gonna throw the wang on there. Here's where my bit had gone through, I believe. No, that's not true. I don't know what that is. Anyway, pox rivet, spot weld. I am going to put the wang on there and mark it out so he knows where it is. A friend of mine. And then if he's, you know, I think it's all fairly smooth, but say there was a dinger there, we don't worry about that because it's underneath, right? The wang. Anyway, all right. I don't know when I'll get it back. A little while. Okay.
2 weeks later.
Ooh, yeah, you can't see it very well, I understand. It's a little while later. She came out good. There's some flaws. My buddy Drew did this, he told me that. But, you know what? It's better than I could have done. And, she's pretty beautiful. In case you guys are wondering, I am going to put a little 4-second thing up with all the measurements of what I use from that guy's website. And if you stick around for a minute, it's going to come up right now. So there it is. You can pause, do whatever you want, and yeah, do your own wang. Okay, let me flip some stuff up and get busy here. All right, we're out here. These are what hold everything together. Ta-da. I suspect that these would have been painted body color because they painted these with the deck lid on. But I took them off and simply blasted them and cleared them. So they just go in here like so. And then there is a little bit of adjustment in these once they're in. You know, you can lift the up and down with the deck lid. Hopefully, I'm just putting them in the middle, and hopefully we'll be happy. Now I think I'm going to leave the wing off till I get the deck lid on. You know, I never test fit this deck lid. I hope the damn thing isn't tweaked. He did say, if I haven't said already, it's really thin. The metal seemed thin to him. Yeah. All right. Let's go in there. Okay, probably a job. I should have got somebody else to come and give me a hand, but what could go wrong? Nothing, right? What could possibly, horribly go wrong? Need more hands to hold it open. All right, go. It's a little heavier it looks. All right, wing number 2, or deck lid number 2. All right, well, it wasn't the worst thing. See how she looks when she's closed. Looks bad. She's like this, hitting here. All right, I'm gonna tweakage and we'll go from there. Yep, that won't work. All right. I think we got her pretty close for a hot rod. I put this stuff on the corners. That's where the, yeah, see, it doesn't want to stay. Where these clips are, maybe too thick. I don't know. Because those clips are going to rub on the paint, which you won't see, but it will make rust. I don't know what they did on Chrysler. I suspect they had something different than that. So, all right, let's get her sliding in there. I'll scratch it all up while we're at it. Okay. Okay. This hood could be fitted better, I'm sure. Even if it is tweaked, even if the car's tweaked. I think it would go on better if somebody that knew what they were doing was doing it. Let's get a nut start. Alright. Shouldn't fall off now. There we are. Not bad. Not bad for you know what. All right. Tight. Let's see. There it is. An AAR wing on my car. That wasn't terrible. Let's yeah boy. Yeah. I think I'm happy. Let's get her out into the sun. Wipe off some of the dust. Well, what do you guys think? You like better the Go Wing or the other one? Cute, huh? Yeah, I know. I like it. Look at how bad my paint is compared to that fresh paint. I got crap in it, no matter keeping it covered or not. Yeah, I like it. It came out well. Decklid is on there pretty well. So yeah. Yeah, like I said, I never planned on doing a clone, AR clone, and that hood's never going to change. But that's yeah. And naturally, while I was goofing, got a little rash on there, hanger rash just from sitting around. I need to be more careful. That might come off just with a pencil eraser. I'll bet money it will. But guys, she's a hot rod, right? Thanks Drew for doing that. It's beautiful. The decklid's beautiful. If you ever watch this video, love it. Yeah, that's it. Yep. All right guys, that is all I have. Thanks for coming along. I'm glad this is over. This has been about a month, more than a month. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Thanks guys, see you later.